Okay guys, we're back with Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I'm Nye, Transit Bates are also here, and we're trying to find our way into this place right here, the Ruins of Ice.
I'm naked.
No, really. Right. Haha! Right, I just wasted 10 minutes of my life for no reason. You enter the Ruins of Ice from the top, normally, and you go underneath later on. Wow, I feel stupid. Okay. So, as Cupel is informing us, there is a cham right here. Yeah, so we're inside the ruins, guys.
Hooray!
It was apparently that easy. It's been a while. Oh, I have 3 chams. And all 3 are fed to Cupel and do absolutely nothing. Okay, so the Ruins of Ice are actually pretty simple. They start out with these things, and these are quizzes. You have to answer the question correctly.
You must answer me
so what is
these
the purple
questions
power?
3.
There actually are 3 questions. Is purple for fire, ice, or lightning? By the way, these actually are swashbuckler points, so get the answer correct the first time. And if you get it correct...
You don't tell me what the fuck to do.
You get to take a small ride down an ice chute. If you get it incorrect, you take another ride down an ice chute, and you have to take an elevator back up.
Oh god, it's full specs. Oh. That would suck.
The music for this place is really relaxing. Next question.
What is that?
Remember how a long time ago I mentioned how many dots were on the ground in the middle of a spell cast?
Mm-hmm.
And how I remember this would only ever be referenced once in the entire game? This is the time. What's the number for purple?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. It's not 2. I can't remember if it's 4 or 6. I think it's 4. Nope, I got it wrong.
Ooh, no swashbuckle points for you.
I'm getting plenty anyways. Maybe it's...
Boo-boo.
Okay, so this is what happens when you fail, then. This is the one I never remember. The answer to the next question is silence, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, this is the question I never remember, because I never pay that much attention during spellcasting. Woohoo! Teleportation. Is it 2 or is it 6? You know what, let's say 2. That didn't seem right. Is it 6, really? I thought silver was 6. I mean, apparently it's 6, but... No, wait, no, it's 2. Okay. Okie dokie. But yeah, no swashbuckler points for me. And time for the next question. What are the abilities most valued by people of Glacia? Will and spirit, power and courage is red, and life and healing is green. Door open. Now, far be it from being difficult, the purple dungeon here is simply tedious. It's just long, and in order to pick up everything, you gotta backtrack a bit. It's not as bad as Moonstone Mountain, though. That said, very little could be as bad as Moonstone Mountain. Open up a door, and oh my god, that's bright.
Bees!
Walk forwards into the wow, that's bright. Bye, Vice.
Walk into the light, Vice. Into the light. It's got bacon.
Well, he actually almost fell off the edge of the world.
That would have sucked.
Uh-huh. Luckily, he grabbed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sky's down there, which means he almost fell into deep sky. So this is Glacia. What I really like with this area is that it looks like all the buildings are upside down.
Huh.
Very powerful mages. Look, there's the roofs on the other underside. Why would they build inverted spires is what I want to know.
They
And
didn't.
inverted parapets.
Originally, this whole continent was the other way around. They just flipped it before the rains.
You never know, that might be right.
Like a mattress.
Okay, time to explore. Elevator. Okay. So, the path for this dungeon is pretty straightforward for the most part. And boring. But every so often the path will split into two directions. One will go towards a treasure chest of some sort, one will go to continue going towards the end of the dungeon. We have to explore everything. Oh look, a random battle. Because I haven't missed these.
Nah.
And actually this is a enemy type we've never seen before. And now it's confused. Unfortunately, this is not Pokemon, and it cannot hurt itself in confusion. Which means that I essentially did nothing to it because there's no one else on its side in the battle.
I believe that doesn't mean it can't use magic or abilities, right? It just auto-attacks randomly.
I'm not sure. I can't remember if it counts as a Berserk effect or... It does use String Shot, though. So maybe this is Pokemon after all. Okay.
Shin Pokeman.
I should Man, I remember that episode. I should probably get my, the color of my weapon off red at some point. Because now all my characters are maxed out on red.
A thing you could do anytime, in or out of combat, and you still haven't done it.
I keep on forgetting to do it. So here's a chest, which has the Ice Splitter, which I believe is for Ika. Not that we're going to use it if it is. Yep, Ice Splitter. But Ika gets to keep her Confused Meringue.
You can always switch to it when you're fighting one enemy, like a boss.
I don't do things like a boss.
No, I mean like fighting
I do
a boss.
things like a badass.
I mean like when you're fighting a boss.
I know what you mean. I just don't agree. Let's get everybody maxed out on green.
I know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't know why you'd want to wear a communist leader's sunglasses.
Where the hell did that come from?
It's Bad Company 2. Oh man, it's really funny. It's a really funny game.
At some point I'll actually have to play the storyline for that.
Oh, it's great. I loved it. I played the story for Bad Company 2 so many times. And the multiplayer, I was badass at it. I was extraordinarily good. Toot my own horn here.
I used to play a really
I was
good
a straight
sniper.
badass.
I played a really good sniper.
Played really good at everything. I was really good at everything.
I'd get those really epic long distance headshots. And I got kind of ridiculous at headshotting helicopter pilots.
I did that with a shotgun with some bow rounds. It was easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. My favorite was we were playing this one level where there's 2 helicopters. It's a rush map, and the defenders get the helicopter before you do. And me and a friend, we snuck past the defenders and stole their helicopter and used it against them. And then when in the next area, they get another helicopter. So first we stole their Apache, then we stole their Blackhawk. They were pissed. But they couldn't do anything because we knew what to do, so we just sort of strafed them and blew them up, and they couldn't get a single thing to do against us.
I flew a mean Blackhawk.
I'm still not sure if it originated from us, though I never saw anybody do it before us. I think me and my friend created a strategy for rush mode. Do you remember that one rush level that it was a start out in a desert assaulting a base, and the assaulters have multiple tanks that constantly spawn, and then you eventually go into this under construction town, and then eventually into this port area?
Yep.
So we were attackers, and we were...
It's Erica Harbor.
Yep. The base was in the town, and we were sniping. And after about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we noticed that we were starting to lose men, and we were down to like 20 men. And so my friend jumps onto the UAV in order to try to lend some support with it, but we're still losing men. So we're down to 5 left, and we think we're going to lose. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's try something. He goes, what? And I said, and I switched to soldier, and I said, here, land your UAV. Okay. So he lands it, and I tossed all of my C4 onto it. He said, dude, what the hell are you doing? I said, well, try this for me. Go fly this to the enemy base. He said, what do you want me to do? And I said, fly it into the base. So he did, and I detonated it, and it set off the bomb when we had 1 guy left. We couldn't actually, we couldn't arm the bomb, but we found out that with enough damage, and apparently max C4 is enough, it'll set the bomb ahead of time. Now, we had never seen someone actually do this before, and after a couple of months or so, we started noticing people do it a lot. So we're pretty sure that if we didn't originate that strategy, we were among the first to figure it out.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing a variation since the beta, C4 on a quad bike.
On a quad bike, yeah. Well, everybody did the quad bike. I had never seen anybody do the UAV version.
Well, because the UAV is a little bit harder to get away with. The UAV is very, very, very easy to shoot down.
It is, but
on certain levels like Erica Harbor, where you have a on-fire boat you could fly through,
yeah,
it's a lot easier to get in there. Especially since the 2 bases, like, if you're watching the 2 crates in Erica Harbor, you don't really have a good eye on where those UAVs are.
Yep.
I have no idea.
But it's also really hard to do if you're on the last base, because that UAV is extremely exposed. You can hit that UAV from the base.
Yeah.
So you'd have had to have been, or to make that a viable long-term strategy, you'd need to be able to hold on to the UAV from the previous base.
Yeah.
Which we did. You know, that wasn't that hard. Me, I just liked pulling off sniper rifles and trying to see the maximum marksman points I'd be able to pull off.
What was your max headshot? What was your max bonus, I should say?
Over there.
I can't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember what was like an actual considered to be high amount.
You got a marksman bonus for every meter after 100 meters.
I can't remember, honestly.
Or was it 50 meters? I think it's 50 meters. After 50 meters, so if you got 51 meters, you got a 1-point marksman headshot.
The one that I remember was biggest, it was this, also again, rush, and we just lost trance. The one that I got the most points out of was this one map that had like this island in the middle of a bay. You had to assault the island first, and then you had to assault a town, and then you assault into a military base that had an Apache. And I used to be really good at that. So I want to say there was something like 1,000 point marksmanship bonus or something like that, if that's not too high. It was something ridiculously high to the point where it
would have been impossible to get 1,000 on that map.
Maybe not that much. Like, it was at the edge of draw distance for the game.
That's about 400. That would be about 400.
400? Okay. I don't remember what it was. What I remember was it was like the maximum draw distance. And so I actually had to compensate for gravity, I had to aim way the hell up. And it was mostly countering other snipers.
Here goes!
But I would start getting bored with that, so I'd start trying to either sneak in and steal the helicopter, or trying to snipe people out of helicopters, stuff like that.
Yeah, things could get a bit silly. I don't think there's any level. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get 1,000. There were some levels you could get high ones. My
maybe
highest.
It was 1,000, including all of the other bonuses, maybe?
Oh yeah, it's very easy to get over 1,000 points for a single kill.
Yeah, that must have been what it was then.
But the marksman bonus itself was.
Yeah, that must have been what it was. I remember we were kind of impressed by how many points it was, but it's been several years since I last played Battlefield 2, and Battlefield 3 is still sitting shrink-wrapped on top of my desk.
I haven't cared for it because it turned into Call of Duty as far as the way they handle extra maps and everything. You need to buy the game and then like $40 worth of maps before you can really play it.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating as hell, and I hate it.
Well, you know, then you can go the League of Legends way, which you play for free and you get your maps, but you gotta pay for every character. Okay, where's that cham? There's the cham. Welcome back. Put the cham on Cupel. Cupel has turned into the Cupel Claymore, and we just lost Transky.
I think he quit himself.
Could be. So now we have the Cupel Claymore. Okay, we'll do this then. Okay, we will do it like this.
Okay.
So now Trans and Base can no longer hear each other, but I can hear both of them. This is going to prove to be comical. Chances are they'll just talk over each other. Yep.
That was fun!
Watch, here we start getting the Whisper campaigns. Aika just learned Sakurulin, so Aika's done with green. Yep, that's a good thing. And there's the Frostblade, so that's Vice's... That's not Vice, that's Enrique. Yep. Which also has a Confuse effect. At this rate, if my enemies ever get to attack me, it'll be a miracle. For them. I wouldn't particularly appreciate it. I have no idea what these enemies are supposed to be. They're gigantic floating icicles that cast magic.
It's an RPG. That's really all there is to it.
Like, these enemies actually remind me a little bit of Final Fantasy X.
Oh yeah.
In their general design.
Yeah. I remember.
And they kind of have that whole Machina feel to them. They also, there's the Cupel Claymore. They also feel very Final Fantasy XI, if you've ever played the Ruins of Urgon expansions.
I've never played any of that.
That's a shame.
Thought it was really boring. And I couldn't get it to work widescreen.
I don't remember when they added that option. I mean, it works now, but yeah, it's a very passive MMO. I enjoyed it for a while because all I would do was, you know, I'd play it, but I'd be watching a movie or something on the sidelines. Never had to pay that close of attention. Okay, is that the end? Have I already reached the end? I don't recall this being
Looks like it.
that fast. Let's see. Yeah, that's wow. That went a lot faster than it normally does. Am I healed up? To a greater or lesser extent, yes. This is the boss. I have no idea what this is supposed to be.
A crime against nature.
Pretty much. Basically, it's a gigantic ice maker. This thing looks really Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, that does.
Which is, it's kind of weird, because Final Fantasy X came out after this, I believe. But,
Oh, long after.
yeah. I always had the weirdest, the weirdest glitch to Final Fantasy X. It happened on multiple games. Apparently the disc got scratched, so what would happen is every time you use a special ability, it would repeat the animation endlessly. It would never actually finish the animation. Happened on multiple discs.
Wicked.
I eventually tried restarting the game in order to see if that would work, but there's a required event in one of the areas that requires you to steal in order to complete the mission. And I, of course, could not steal because I could not do any special move. So I actually screwed myself out of the entire game and accidentally saved over my old save file because I thought, you know, the save file was corrupt or something. Turns out it was the disc. I ended up... At the end of the day, I ended up having like 4 different copies of Final Fantasy X, 3 of which had the same issue.
Ouch.
You know, I don't think I've ever beaten the game.
10? I never beat 10 either.
I believe I stopped after a while because I was trying to 100% complete it and do all of the capture all the animals and everything. I don't think I ever got around to that. So I was in the super hard mode area trying to capture all the animals. I might just have to prophecy this guy.
Go, people.
I'd do it.
Well, it couldn't hurt. Well, I mean,
Get
it
this
could
shit
hurt.
over with,
could
man.
hurt him really, really badly. But not you.
Yeah, this is probably going to end up being a prophecy, because Pyrus Wrath doesn't seem to be doing enough damage to it.
Or you could show everybody, unless you showed them before, what Blue Rogues looks like.
I don't have the final party member, though. Like, in order to get the full effect, you have to have all of the...
just...
No, I'm going to wait. Because what I want to do is I want to do 2 consecutive battles, one which shows one set and one which shows the other set. Because the Blue Rogue special ability does do different things depending on who's on active crew.
It does indeed.
Okay, Fina, I really appreciate this, but... Oh, by the way, when Fina's confused, Cube will just start spinning. For no particular reason. I always thought it was a cute effect.
Yeah.
This guy has a lot more defense than I remember him having. He's also spamming that spell a lot more than I remember him spamming it. Well, that's not good.
Let's try this.
You know, he's only hitting me for like 900 damage a turn, and I'm healing for 1,000. So how am I dying faster? Shouldn't I be gaining health?
Heavens no.
Come on, Fina, you need to snap out of it.
Let's try this.
This is getting stupid. Yeah, this thing's just gonna spam Avalancher. That's all it does. Luckily, our party members are spread sufficiently that it only is damaging 2 members at a time. Okay, it is time to equip the tuna cutlass. Ow. So now it's a really big sword. It's a claymore. Equip the tuna cutlass to do more damage. And... oh wow, I actually can't do prophecy simply because Fina is being stupid.
Confused.
Yeah. I didn't know that actually worked that way.
Do a quick round of Cutlass Wrath or something.
Oh no, I'm gonna do Increment so I can up the damage.
Moons, give me strength.
See, there's so 4 dots for red. Red is 4. Less damage off of you. This fight takes so long. And it's not because it's a hard fight. This guy just has really lots and lots of health. Anytime you want to wake up, Fina. Anytime at all. This is really stupid. This should not be taking so long. I honestly don't know why she's so confused.
Let's try this.
I wouldn't expect her to stay confused for this long. Yeah, he took 1,000 damage. There she goes. And I don't quite have enough power for this. So, you guys are going to heal up. You're going to use Justice Shield. Next turn, we'll hopefully kill this thing. And see our cutscene and be on our way.
Yeah.
I hate this song. Heal quick so I can hear the good song. There we go. And there's the good song.
Let's try this.
Ooh, Death Laser. And of course it procs. Really? Am I not allowed to actually kill this thing? And still only blue robes. Super move. Looks like I used my last Ristlin box too. Alright, that is the one reason this guy's a pain in the butt. His Death Laser. Forgot about that. And of course,
Lasers of
Avalanche
Doom
again.
for the win.
Yeah, there's too much additional effect death in this game.
Considering the rest of the boss is a joke, anyway.
Yeah, this boss is an absolute joke at the end of the day. It's just, he has a ton of health, really good defense, and he can auto-kill you.
Move. Give me strength.
Get back up, Aka. No sleeping on the job. Oh, wrong button. Damn. There's Avalauncher again. Anytime now. You, sir, are a dick. For some reason, Vice is now way up front. We were standing in a line the entire battle, but now Vice decides he wants to be up there. Okay, Prophecy. Let's get this over with.
In dire need.
We call for
The power
of the ancients.
All them green weapons.
So much green.
We fly through space to the Silver Moon, which for some reason is turned yellow. And thrown down on the earth. There's 5,000 damage to the face. Kaboom.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
Yep. More level ups, stuff, a crystalline box that I'll never use, and now we can go this way. It's a little longer episode than I would have liked to have, but that's fine. Isn't there a moonfish over here? I mean, I know where one of the moonfish in here is, but we can't access it right now. And I hope I didn't miss one. That would be bad. Base, do you remember if there's any other moonfish in here except for the one that we can't get right now?
I don't, unfortunately.
Moonberry. Because I need more of those. Okay, guys, it's time for a cutscene.
Hooray!
And after this, we'll cut the episode. But first, a very emotional cutscene. Trance, are you here for the emotional cutscene?
I am here for the emotional cutscene.
Okay, good. Are you watching the emotional cutscene?
I'm honestly not giving a crap. It was obvious that this was going to happen. And you kind of spoiled it earlier.
Well, I spoiled that you'd be meeting up with him. But I kind of spoiled that way back when he vanished in the first place, so...
Yeah, it's only this episode. Was it this episode or last episode that you confirmed it was soon?
Last episode.
Yeah.
But this is why he's down here. Look, it's Rocknum. Now, I never understood this about Drachma. He's wanted to kill this thing for forever. And now he suddenly cares that it's wounded and dying slowly. It's a real reversal for Drachma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Now, if you look up there, that is the moon crystal embedded in its flesh. Rocknum is the purple Gigas, if you couldn't tell. Rocknum was not only once a normal arc whale, but he's also thousands of years old.
Intriguing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole thing Drachma says about how this reversal of his is because Rocknum dragged him away from Ramirez, and if it wasn't for Rocknum, the ship would have plunged into the lower sky. The thing is, it's not Rocknum that saved him, it's the fact that he shot him with a freaking harpoon cannon and got stuck. And if it wasn't for that, we would have been able to escape in the first place. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Oh, you
I know, my sense.
ruin of moods. I mean, Sergeant Buzz Killington.
And here is this is the emotional part. Yeah, the Arc Whale's crying. Because it's about to die. I still don't know why Drachma cares.
Because he's not a dick.
It's sad, okay?
Like, it's sad, and, you know, but it's... Your life has been to kill this thing, and all of a sudden you do a really quick 180 only because you spent about a month with it or something like that. I'm assuming it's Stockholm Syndrome.
Well, think about it. He's probably learned that, you know, all of his mission was really for nothing.
Pretty much.
It sure as hell wasn't the whale's fault. It obviously is trying its best to get over being a fucking gigas. And
this is Drachma's other response. Now this just baffles me. Remember, these are the trinkets of his son. And this is how we set up for the collection quest in Assassin's Creed.
it's symbolizing him letting go. He's finally letting go of his past.
Drachma has joined the party. Drachma has left the party.
The other option, rather than it symbolizing letting go of his past, it's confetti to celebrate the whale croaking.
Yeah, I like that answer. I like that answer a lot more.
Whee! He's dead! Anyway.
Yep, nope, we do not get Drachma as a fifth character. So you have options for the swashbuckler choice. Yeah, we should just let him go, or we should stop him. Yep. Father figure.
But he already has a father.
Yeah, I know. And time for the sappy stuff. We'll still be sailing in the same sky. Sappy, sappy, sappy.
It's so cheesy.
So cheesy.
It's like Kraft macaroni.
Now, how
and
does
cheese
he?
up in
How
his
does he go
dick.
forward? He has no crew. Who's driving the ship when he stands there on the deck?
He's got the wheel set up to a bunch of strings which are fed through eyelets tied to his fingers.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Drachma. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. So that was Glacia, and that lasted longer than I wanted it to. Next time we join together, it's time to start doing some exploring to get the final two guys we don't have, and to get a metric crap ton of discoveries. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah.
And bacon.
And bacon.